Alexander, we got into this last week over your claim that Putin would never be party or anything like this. We played you a tape of him saying that traitors would kick the bucket and people can make their own conclusions from that debate. But on the wider point now, we had a nerve agent expert earlier in the programme who was very clear. Nobody else has weapons-grade Novichok in the world than Russia. It's the only country that has developed this and has it. And therefore is the only country that could have been party to what happened. Now, the only question then remains, was it a deliberate order from the Russian state, or was it a rogue element who got their hands on this? What other explanation could there be?
Well, first of all, there is no Novichok in the Russian arsenal, never has been. Secondly, that expert whom you quote was saying there is no way it could have come from Portland down. Why? Why no way? They have
because
samples.
It's never been developed
No,
there.
they have samples of all different nerve agents.
Who would take it from Portadown and use it to attack
well,
a Russian?
it's the same who would take it from Russia. You know, we can continue talking
was
about
a Russian
that.
traitor, somebody who had betrayed Russia and betrayed Vladimir Putin.
He was in a spy swap, so that doesn't stand.
Doesn't make him less of a traitor.
Doesn't stand.
Right, but it doesn't mean that Vladimir Putin wouldn't want to see him kick the bucket.
Just one point. There is no evidence. Can I ask you a question? Would you jump with a parachute, which they'll tell you highly likely to open? Would you jump with it?
You mean the phrase highly likely?
Highly likely, yes.
Right, okay.
No. But let me just finish one point. You don't have any evidence, and Jeremy Corbyn was right. Let's see the evidence.
Well, we do have
first.
evidence.
Nobody else is
we do have,
developed
and here's the evidence. Here is the evidence. The evidence is this: two people, right? A man and his daughter. He happens to be a Russian traitor living in Salisbury. They were attacked with a nerve agent. It's already been identified as a nerve agent. So we do have evidence. We know this happened.
It's not evidence.
What is it?
That's hearsay.
Oh, right.
Hearsay? So, you don't think they were attacked?
We didn't even see those people. We don't know what happened.
You don't believe they were attacked?
No, there is no proof of it.
By the way, this
are you serious?
No, where are these people?
In
where
hospital.
are they?
You think we've all invented the fact they've been attacked?
Of course, I see that, yes, at this moment, because you have no proof at all. And
You're
that's
being
why
ridiculous.
they're all ganged against Jeremy Corbyn, because he was the first to say, guys, what are we doing?
So to clarify, you do not think this ever happened?
I don't see any evidence.
You don't think he was attacked?
If it was used as a nerve agent, there would be 300 people now in hospital with serious problems. We don't see anything. No one.
John.
In Russia, they have these guys, very much like Alexander, who are performing seals. Vladimir Putin and his friends chuck mackerel and the performing seal bit that behaves.
No, you do the same for the British government.
Thank you very much.
You work for the BBC.
I don't. Okay,
state-owned company.
So let me tell you, so Boris Nemtsov was shot, correct?
So what? He was shot by some thugs, criminals, so what?
And he was a major critic of the Kremlin.
He left $1 billion inheritance.
It's distraction all the time.
He must have been paid by someone, no?
We are dealing with a government run by a man who's just had an election in which none of his true rivals were allowed to stand. There now appears to have been strong evidence of a nerve agent attack in Salisbury, and the target was somebody the Russians identify as a traitor. So we have a grave problem. So the question for us and the British government is, what are we going to do about it? And thus far, the worry is that, for example, the opposition, Navalny told me when I spoke to, I didn't speak to him, but about this issue, but he says that we should target the money of the Kremlin oligarchs. And at the moment, we're not quite doing that.
We're going to speak to a government minister right now. Thanks very much indeed, Alexander Nekrassov and John Sweeney. Just one last question, Alexander. If you don't think that Sergei Skripal and Yulia Skripal are in hospital, where do you think they are?
I have no idea. Nobody has seen them. They are not. The Russian diplomats have not been allowed to go and see them.
Because they're in...
well, there's a good reason.
No,
they're in hospital dying from a nerve agent
Nobody
attack.
saw them. Nobody. Give us a photo.
But you don't have proof they're anywhere else.
No, but where are they? Nobody has seen them.
They're in hospital.
There is no proof, nothing.
And
as regards the oligarchs, the Russians will applaud your government if you take the money from them. Most of it is stolen.
Well,
so that's not a punishment for Russia.